back, we asked you guys to give us your best advice for SMU freshmen. Today, we present you all the burning questions, answers, and advice. I hope you enjoy.
Hi everyone, my name is Julia and I'm a university contributor over at the SMU Journal, and I just finished my first year at St. Mary's and I'm heading into my second year in September. So I guess my advice for what not to do as a SMU freshman would be, do not assume that you're going to remember to do everything, because there's way too many things to remember. So definitely use Google Calendar, a planner, or even a to-do list just to write things down so that you don't forget anything, because trust me, you're going to forget things. You don't want to forget those big assignments, so definitely have something to help you remember everything you have to do.
Hi, this is Vivek, and my advice for incoming SMU freshmen would be to not be afraid to take classes that are outside of your major and not be afraid to really reach out if you need help. Everyone at the university is really helpful, and you're not the only one, right? There are a lot of people who are in the same situation as you, so it's okay. Just try to have fun and not get too stressed out. Good luck.
Good day, everyone. I am Daniel MacGregor, a graduate student and journal arts and culture writer. To get to the point, my advice is, as stupid as it may sound, cook for yourself if you have a kitchen. As someone who has not had fast food in months, I can report that you will save a piggy's bank worth of money, especially if you are using a service like DoorDash. Furthermore, you will by default be eating healthier and be able to practice the useful skill of cooking, and I recommend much experimentation. Also, if you want to take it to the next level, you can start buying food from the Seaport Farmers Market, the local source, and other organic and local stores. Even though it may be more expensive than name-brand supermarket groceries, it is greatly offset by the savings from cutting fast food along with increased general health. How to do academically well and get to manage social life at SMU by being an active part of the SMU community, say societies, clubs, student body, etc. I'm going to allow Daniel and Kyle to answer this question.
Hey SMU students, my name is Kyle Cook and I am the Vice President of Advocacy for the St. Mary's University Students Association. I'm so happy to be joining the SMU Journal to answer your question today of how can a student excel academically and manage a social life at St. Mary's University. First of all, I think it's really important to use the different services that SMU has to offer, such as the Writing Center, the SNAP Center for first-year science students, and using the SMUSA tutor database. When balancing your academic life with your social life, I believe it is important to schedule your days ahead of time and block your days off in hours. Also, starting your day earlier in the morning will help you feel more productive throughout the day and allow you to take your evenings for yourself to enjoy the things that you love.
A common question, and one where the answer varies greatly from person to person. In my case, the best balance is achieved through an intricate scheduling system, where every half an hour of the day is assigned a role, supported by a daily to-do list and a monthly achievement plan with a number of overall objectives. The goal of these systems is to ensure not only the things I want to do get done, compared to lounging around all day getting nothing done, but also to ensure that I know I only have to complete 7 hours of academic work, and then can move on to other tasks or social events as needed. How to survive first year, like really? I'm gonna let Julia and Vivek answer this for you.
How to survive first year, like really? So take it little by little. Don't try to take it as in, okay, I have to get an A in this class. Definitely view it as one small piece at a time. So I want to do really well on this assignment. So put all your work in that assignment, and then just try to do that for each of your grades for every class, and it makes it a lot easier to digest, less overwhelming, because when you view it as, okay, I want to get like a really high GPA, that doesn't seem manageable, and when you're trying to study, it seems like a lot. So just take it one piece at a time, and that really helps you to keep everything under control.
With a whole lot of lemon. Jokes aside, just take classes in areas that you are generally interested in and find intriguing. Setting a schedule is a great idea to navigate everything you have going on. I also recommend talking to your academic advisor. They're super nice and non-judgmental. Making a list of everything you're hoping to experience during the year and keep going. If you're close with your family, making time to stay in touch with them would make living apart more bearable. I'm not the popular kid in high school, so do I have to be popular to have friends or get the most out of my university experience? This is a really common question that most people are just too nervous to ask, so I'm really excited for this response. Hey, don't worry, you will do absolutely fine. Take it from someone who was a popular kid in high school. The quote-unquote friends popular people have were never really their friends. The university atmosphere is a lot different than high school. Everyone's much more mature and way less superficial. University is a clean slate. Just be yourself and you'll find the best friendships and relationships when you're least expecting it. And remember that you're finally taking classes about things that are significant to you, so you'll find like-minded people with ease. Just make yourself emotionally available and let nature take its course. Good luck, I hope to be your friend soon. Someone else asked, if I want to get into graduate school, when do I have to start thinking about it? And does it have to be the same as my undergrad studies? As a graduate student, there really is not a right time to decide when to start thinking about it. Personally, I only thought and applied to the Atlantic Canada Studies program after graduating from undergrad. However, I can say that and highly recommend that you think of it as soon as possible. Even if it is only in your first year, every year as you take more and more courses in your undergrad field, it restricts you more in what you can easily take as a graduate program. So, try to look at all the courses offered at St. Mary's and make sure you are actually taking the courses you want. Furthermore, look at the graduate programs at any and all universities, as programs for the same discipline differ from university to university, and each university has its own unique programs. As for whether it has to be the same as your undergrad studies, the answer varies. It helps if you have a major in history if you are applying to a graduate program in history. But for both course options and thesis option master programs, if you can show a degree of experience with the program you're applying to and/or have a credible research agenda for a specific field, you can usually get accepted. For instance, if you want a master's in public administration, you do not need an undergraduate major in public administration, but you should have high marks, courses related to public administration in general, or your specific interest in the field, for instance, public rural health policy, and also try to have volunteer or work experience in areas related to public administration. At the end of the day, what courses you take do not define who you are, but rather it is who you are. What you do both in the classroom and outside that will define what discipline will be on your master's diploma. How hard is it to make friends and connections in university? Not hard, but I think what you're getting at is how to make friends in university. I'm going to turn it over to Kyle.
There are so many different ways to make friends at SMU. I would recommend joining a student society, reaching out to folks in your classes, and visit some of our brave spaces that SMUSA has to offer, such as our Women's Center and Pride Center. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to my email, vpadvocacy.smusa@smu.ca. Take care, and I'm so excited to meet you all in September.
Some of you guys commented tips on the SMU Journal's Instagram. Joy said, my top tip of what not to do as a freshman is to avoid the Tim's lineup if you're in a rush. It would not only be a 15-minute wait if you're on your way to class. Martha said, if you're a science student, don't forget about your lab work or prioritize your class stuff over it. Labs are a huge part of your grade most of the time, and not doing well in them can drag your mark big time. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.